Alright guys, Rooster here in Tennessee, and today we're going to take a look at the Ranger RCI X9 high power mobile radio. Now I'll try to point out things I like in this video, or things I like about this radio, and also if there's anything I don't like about it or criticisms of it, I'll try to point those out as well. I am going to try to keep these in stock, depending on how readily available they are. I'm going to try to keep a couple of them on hand because I like them a lot. As a matter of fact, these are probably, out of the export radios, especially high power ones, probably my favorite radio being made right now. I really like these a lot for my use. Now that doesn't mean they're perfect for everybody. There might be better options out there for different people, but for my own personal use, these are definitely my favorite out there right now. I'll probably end up owning one for myself. First of all, one thing I like about it, the back here is vented. All the way across you've got vents to let some of that hot air escape, and that's something a lot of these radio manufacturers probably need to take note of. Something that Ranger did that's pretty good, pretty wise on their behalf. Excuse me. Also, you've got dual fans underneath right in here somewhere to help keep the radio running cool. So not only have you got fans, you've also got ventilation. So that's two good things about it. That's just a couple of great ideas that they implemented on here. Controls, we will go over the controls left to right, right to left, and then we will do the output test of it, AM, sideband, show you how much current that it draws. I know a lot of people are always concerned about that. So with that being said, let's get into it here. We will start from the left. Obviously your mic jack is right here. Radio does come with a Ranger SRA 198 noise canceling microphone. Probably a good match for this radio because it is packed with tons of modulation. Basic controls, volume and squelch. Your volume being on the outside knob, squelch being on the fat knob. Mic gain right here. RF gain right here. RF gain's your receive gain. Dial it back there. You've got your echo and time right there. I'll go back to the mic gain. I'm running a Superstar mic on it right now, and I've got it set at about 10 o'clock. If you're running a dynamic hand mic, there's no need to go past 12 o'clock. Something like a Superstar, something like that. Now, if you're running a power mic, you'll probably want to run it even lower. But they are modulation packed. Echo and time, we've just got it set. However, right now, audio 1 2 1 2 3. Audio, lots of reverb. Check check check. Audio check check check. Audio check check check. Audio. Well, we can turn it way up. Audio. 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 Radio check. So you can get as ridiculous as you want to with this echo. Audio. 1 1 2 1 2. Audio. Hello. 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 Audio. 1 2 1 2. Hello. 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. There we go. So you can run the echo however you want. You can be ridiculous with it or make it sound really good. They've got a good sounding echo board in them. Variable talkback right here. You can turn it all the way off, or you can turn it on. Now, one of my critiques about talkback, not just with this radio, but with any radio, it doesn't always give you an accurate depiction of what you sound like on the air. So, hello, 1 2 1 2 3. So this radio sounds a lot softer through the talkback than what it does over the air. Audio, check, check. Audio, check, check. So that talkback's not really that accurate, but if you like to hear yourself and like talkback, by all means. Dimmer to dim down the lights. A lot of people don't like the lights being super bright, so you can dim those down. And then you've got a fine tune over here for your frequency. And you usually have a fine and a coarse, but they eliminated the coarse and they've just got a fine tune. And then your RF power or dead key control is back here on this fat knob. Now, the elimination of the fine and coarse, I'm sure some people are going to have a, they're not going to like that. But if the other person you're talking to is on frequency, you shouldn't have to roll way off frequency to hear them. If you guys are both on frequency, sideband, AM, doesn't matter. You know, no one should be more off frequency than that. That's far enough off to where you're going to hear it a little bit on AM, and it's going to sound awful on sideband. But, I mean, no one should really have an excuse to be that far off frequency. Anyway, back to the radio here. Scan through the channels. Nice display on it. Somebody's got that thing down on channel 6. Still some conditions in there. I can hear them on the dummy load. We are on a dummy load, by the way. You've got a touch control here for the color of the face. I really like that a lot. So you got blue, green, purple, probably my favorite. Like a yellow looking green. I don't know what kind of blue that is, just a different color blue, and then a lighter variation of that, and then back to red. We'll just leave it on red. LED lights are white. I don't know how they show up in the video, but they're actually white. So 3 modes of operation, or 2 modes rather. Upper sideband, AM, lower sideband. So sideband and AM. PA, if you wanted to run a PA, and then that's your noise blanker, but honestly, the receive sounds quieter right there in the middle. Band, so this goes hand in hand with your band switch, which is up here. Set on the high, all the way to the left, you're on your regular 40. Low, you can adjust it and go way down, or you can go way high in frequency for those that are freebanders and like to go all over the place. But there you go, there's that. And then you've got 3 settings for your meter over here. You've got a SWR setting in the left position. Power, which is where we're at right now. Hello, 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 hello. Or you can put it on modulation to monitor, you know, how stout your modulation is, I guess. Hey, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, audio, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, audio, check, check, audio, audio. So there that is. Okay, so now we're going to start getting into the output, the current draw, all that. I'll take the camera off the stand here and get into that with you guys. First we're going to turn the RF power wide open. And we've got a 500 watt element in our bird meter here. So if you guys can see, that's going to be the middle scale. The first hash mark on that scale, the first big hash mark that's not numbered, is going to be 50. And then, you know, 10 is 100, 20 is 200. So let's go ahead and key up. I'm going to get about a 35 watt dead key wide open. And we'll show you the average power output from right here. Hello, audio, 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 check, check, audio, check, check, audio, about 45 watts average. We'll show you peak while we've got it wide open. Peak power is not going to change with the dead key, but the average power will. Hello, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, check, check, audio. So about 175 or so PEP. Now I'm just going to turn the RF power halfway. And that gives us about a 30 watt dead key. Audio, audio, still modulates to about 40 watts average there. Audio, check, check, audio. And now we're just going to turn it all the way. It'll go all the way down to nothing nearly, but we'll go down to 9 o'clock. That's about an 8 to 10 watt dead key. Audio, and it still swings about 30 average. Audio. PEP, just to show you guys that the peak power doesn't change. check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio. About 175, 180. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this wide open, okay? And we're going to see how much current it draws. 14.5 amps, 14.5 volts rather. Oh, check. 9 amps on the audio, 8.5 on a dead key. Alright, next thing, sideband. Let's see how much current it draws on sideband. Audio, about 15 amps. So that's how much it's drawing on sideband. Let's check the peak output on sideband here. Same scale, 500 watt. Audio, check, audio, check, audio, 150. Audio, check, audio, check, audio. That's on upper sideband. Go to lower sideband. Audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, 150. Back to AM. Audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio. There you go. A little bit stouter on AM than it is on sideband. So that's it, guys. This is the RCI X9. Hope that's a pretty good review for you. I'll get this thing, it'll be on the website under new radios. If you're wondering, you know, if you're somebody that runs an amp and you're saying, well, what kind of amp can I run with this thing? Well, a 4-pill, straight 4-pill 2879C would be fine for it. A 4-pill standard 2879 would probably be okay on sideband. This thing's a little hot for it on AM. A standard 2879 8-pill, you would kind of cruise it. You wouldn't be running it near full power, but if you just wanted to cruise it and wanted to run it on sideband AM and take it easy on the 8-pill, you get you a biased 8-pill and run with this thing. Probably be a pretty good setup. Overall, my thoughts on the radio, I love it. I like it a lot. You know, if I had any complaints, I do wish it had a bigger signal meter. I like the big meters, but that's not really a big deal. Sidebanders, I know, you probably wish it had a fine and coarse tune, and you probably wish it had an extra digit on the freq counter. I'm an AM guy, so it doesn't bother me. I don't need that extra digit, but I understand, you know, if you're a sideband operator, that's something that you desire. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints about it. I don't like talkback on hardly any radio. I guess this talkback is good because you can turn it on and turn it up and you don't squeal, so that's always a good sign. Most radios, all the older radios, you had talkback on, you're going to be squealing. So I hope this is a pretty fair review of the X9. There's the vented back of it. And I hope you guys enjoy it, whether you buy one or not. Maybe this makes a decision for you without buying one and finding out for yourself. So whether you like it, whether you hate it, hopefully you got some good information out of it. As always, questions, comments, complaints, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. And check out the website. That's roostercb.com. Everybody have a good one out there. Catch you guys on the band. Rooster in 10. See you, bye.